Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Today, we're steering into the high-stakes road where Australia finds itself wedged between two global titans, China and the United States. This is no ordinary geopolitical dilemma. It's a high-octane drama where trade, security, and the future of industries like electric vehicles hang in the balance. As one of the world's leaders in critical mineral supply chains, Australia's every move sends shockwaves through the automotive sector. So, how did we get here? And what lies on the road ahead? Buckle up as we shift gears to examine 7 defining moments shaping Australia's precarious position and their rippling impact on the EV landscape. Number 7. US-China trade war, Australia's wake-up call. The US-China trade war under Donald Trump disrupted global trade, exposing Australia's economic vulnerabilities. Although aimed at China, Australia's key exports like wine and barley faced retaliatory tariffs, highlighting Beijing's readiness to apply economic pressure on nations allied with Washington. For the EV sector, this conflict revealed a critical weak spot: Australia's reliance on China for processing lithium and other essential components. Geopolitical tensions have made diversifying supply chains and establishing domestic processing capabilities an urgent priority. However, this shift faces significant hurdles, including steep costs and lengthy timelines. Australia's heavy dependence on China underscores the need to reshape its trade and industrial strategies. Without decisive action, its EV aspirations and the broader automotive industry risk being derailed by future supply chain disruptions. Number 6. Iron ore, Australia's powerhouse or potential pitfall. Iron ore is Australia's MVP, or most valuable product, keeping its trade engine running. It's the cornerstone of Australia-China commerce, raking in billions annually. But here's the catch. While China's hunger for iron ore fuels its steel industry, this lifeline is far from secure. In the automotive world, steel is indispensable. It's the backbone of both traditional cars and EVs. If China finds new suppliers or boosts its domestic mining game, Australia's grip on this market could slip faster than a worn-out clutch. What's the game plan? Australia needs to think beyond just exporting raw materials. Investing in steel manufacturing or integrating iron ore into EV-specific supply chains could future-proof its relevance. Building alliances with countries chasing clean energy goals could also keep Australia firmly in the driver's seat. Number 5. The AUKUS Pact, strategic moves with automotive ripples. The AUKUS Pact, a partnership between Australia, the US, and the UK, is more than just a defense agreement. It's a steering wheel that could turn Australia's role in the EV industry. Closer ties with the US mean greater collaboration on cutting-edge tech, including battery advancements and rare earth processing. But every shift comes with friction. China's discontent over AUKUS has already led to economic pushback. Tariffs and restrictions on essential EV components could crank up production costs, threatening to throw a wrench in Australia's EV ambitions. For Australia, balancing this seesaw means leveraging US partnerships while minimizing risks from Chinese retaliation. Smart investments in tech and infrastructure are key to cementing its status as an EV supply chain leader while navigating this geopolitical speedway. Before we delve deeper, do us a favor and smash that like and subscribe button. This helps us reach more auto enthusiasts just like you. Now let's shift gears and steer towards our next point. Number 4. Critical minerals, Australia's ticket to EV dominance. Australia's abundant reserves of lithium, cobalt, and rare earths position it as a global EV powerhouse, vital for batteries and electric motors. However, reliance on China for processing creates a critical vulnerability. Efforts to partner with the US, Japan, and South Korea aim to reduce this dependence, but building local processing infrastructure will take time. In the short term, Australia must manage supply chain risks and maintain mineral flows to support the EV boom. By strengthening alliances with EV leaders and investing in innovative processing solutions, Australia can solidify its role as a key supplier. Balancing its mineral wealth with strategic partnerships will ensure it stays on track for an electrified future while safeguarding its economic interests. Number 3. Diversification efforts, exploring new horizons. Australia is working to reduce its reliance on China through trade agreements with India, Japan, and the UK. These partnerships aim to open new markets and reshape global EV supply chains. Collaborating with India, an emerging EV hub, offers access to a growing market, while Japan and South Korea bring advanced battery technologies and EV expertise. However, diversification faces challenges. China's scale and infrastructure are difficult to replace, requiring significant investment and time. For Australia, prioritizing high-demand sectors like EVs is crucial to making this shift effective. By strategically building these partnerships and focusing on its resource strengths, Australia can diversify its trade while maintaining economic stability and solidifying its role in the global EV industry. Number 2. The Pacific Tug-of-War, battling for influence. China's growing presence in the Pacific directly challenges Australia's dominance in the region. With investments in infrastructure, aid, and trade agreements, Beijing is building alliances that could shift the Indo-Pacific's balance of power. For the EV industry, this rivalry is significant. China's efforts to secure critical minerals from Pacific nations threaten to weaken Australia's standing as a top supplier. In response, Australia has increased its regional engagement, focusing on climate-focused aid and sustainable development partnerships. Maintaining influence in the Pacific is vital for Australia's automotive ambitions. The region's mineral wealth, combined with Australia's expertise, can cement its role in the global EV market. However, the competition highlights the delicate balancing act between strengthening alliances and safeguarding national interests. Number 1. Retaliatory tariffs, a challenge for EV ambitions. China's retaliatory tariffs have become a strategic tool, targeting Australian exports like barley and beef to exert economic pressure. While iron ore remains untouched, the EV sector has felt the impact through restrictions on critical minerals. These measures threaten to derail Australia's goal of becoming a global EV hub, driving up production costs and causing delays for automakers. The situation underscores the link between geopolitical stability and industrial progress. To counter these pressures, Australia must focus on resilience. Building domestic processing capabilities and strengthening ties with allies can reduce reliance on Chinese processing. By prioritizing value-added industries, Australia can not only secure its place in the global EV market, but also safeguard its broader economic interests against future disruptions. The final lap: Australia at the crossroads. With the US-China rivalry heating up, Australia's balancing act is under unprecedented pressure. Its rich resources, strategic alliances, and unique geopolitical position give it leverage, but navigating this minefield will take bold and calculated decisions. For the EV sector, Australia's choices will ripple across global supply chains, shaping the future of electric mobility and innovation. By focusing on diversification, bolstering domestic industries, and leaning into partnerships with nations that share its vision, Australia can secure its place as a key driver in the EV revolution. What's your take on Australia's strategy? Can it maintain balance in this global power struggle, or will it be forced to pick a side? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, subscribe to Piston Pundit to stay tuned for more deep dives into the intersection of vehicles, technology, and geopolitics. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.